Cooper's career was ended due to injury. Arch Manning's career is going to be ended due to being shitty. Or should I say Pitt, bitch? Y'all ain't doing nothing. Pitt's been irrelevant since Kenny Pickett left in 2021. Yeah! Well, you want to know what Clemson is? Not shit. I am over Colorado's shit. Over. That's one of the biggest things as a fan base that we always say. You don't lose to Vanderbilt. As they fucking should be, dead last, because you fucking suck and you're dog shit. Okay?
In terms of kickers, Carson back in the Cards, inside the 5 for Fehoko in the end zone. He's got it for the touchdown. Jimmy Fehoko, receiver out of Stanford. And Beck with a nice touch. Cardinals come down the field and score.
The competitive spirit.
From the 15. Good touch on that one. To the pylon and in for the touchdown. Jaseen Reed.
I hope
timer with Georgia and Georgia Tech back a couple of years ago between the hedges.
What was it, 8 overtimes?
8 overtimes. There it is 4, and he's going to get brought down here as the Panthers get to him and sack him.
This is when you would use it, third and short. And now if you want to take off and pick up the first down, why not?
Oh, he stayed there through it. He got the first down. He found Jimmy Horn Jr. for a tackle to the 15-yard line.
Exactly what they would have loved to have seen. They've got plenty to work on now, but he was sharp tonight. Look good.
Ryan Fitzgerald from 33 knocks it through 6 consecutive drives with points.
I'm all while I was broadcasting. I've never seen a guy break so many records.
King, first down, puts it on Anthony Tyus, who's in the end zone for a Panther touchdown, and Carolina takes the lead.
Words out of his mouth as I'm walking up to the huddle. It's like I know exactly why he's calling this play. You know, play caller's intent, as we say, and it was as if I was an extension of him. Broadcast staff for Sunday Night Football. It's this journey keeps getting better and better.
Well, you are invaluable as we throw it back to Mike.
Yeah, speaking of better and better, Miles Davis with a first down run. Beautiful burst.
Just outside zone here. Everybody's going to try and skip one spot down. And you get a crease like that, and that running back doesn't have to break stride. The speedsters of the world are going to take full advantage of that one.
They'll mark him down to the 25. It's a gain of 36 yards.
Davis has had a nice...
Fitzgerald on to extend the lead to 4. Rushed by the Cardinals. Fitzgerald knocks it through. Cardinals have 2nd and goal, trying to take the lead here at the 2-minute warning. Corey Kiner's the back. Slovis to the end zone. Is he in? They say...
Let's see.
This is Bryson Green.
Couldn't really tell from that view.
Let's see here, he's got the ball there.
All right, Terry's been sitting there all night. Come on, you got to do some work.
All right, Chris. I think he gets control with both feet down. I really do. We're looking at our last shot. Right there, he's got control, both feet in. I think it's a touchdown.
All right,
I'm going touchdown.
Give him his $1 million. Okay.
Terry McCauley, 3-time Super Bowl referee. Back with us is our rules analyst. And you see, didn't fall asleep on the job. We didn't go to him all night. Inside the 2-minute warning, bang, bang play.
The previous play is under review.
Terry's right there for you. We go to New York. And Mike LaFleur is looking and say, hey, maybe I got that one. Take the lead. Horn slip, screen, Davis.
Done.
Really well done. Austin Keys.
Does he have one more of those throws, or do we finally see him take off and really try to show off what he can do with his legs?
Oh, there he goes. He's got a ton of room as well. Made the right call. King out of bounds. Knowing they were out of timeouts. Did everything right. 17-yard line. Good run, King. Good call, Chris.
You sign up for the magic. There you go. He's shown us that he can deliver the football in the passing game. Soft box. Quarterback fall would have a chance.
Game on the line. King, he's going to step up. Pumps, runs, goal line. Is he in? Yes! Carolina team's out there mobbing them.
It's party time in Canton, Ohio.
And then all the way through to the postseason, Haynes King gets his moment, kept his leg off the ground, broke the plane, in for the score. Coming up next, except on the West Coast, it's your local news with Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark, Terry McCauley, our producer Rob Hyland, our director, Hall of Famer Drew Esikoff. Happy night for the Panthers. They win the Pro Football Hall of Fame game.
Did you miss me? Did you miss this? Because I know I did. Now look, before we even get started, of course, it's just preseason. I acknowledge that. I ain't acknowledging Roman Reigns though, because fuck him. But that's besides the point. Anyway, damn. Roman Reigns catching strays on a fucking random NFL preseason recap video. Can you believe that shit? Wow. But look, I'll acknowledge that this is just a preseason game. Okay, it's the first preseason game, Hall of Fame game. It's always good, little ceremony. Drew Brees, congratulations. Larry Fitzgerald, congratulations. A few others as well, but those are the two notable names for me. But yeah, of course, it's just, sentimental game. But that game last night wasn't just any game to me. That was an absolute banger of a game to start off the 2026 football season. And shout out to both the Panthers and the Cardinals, teams as a whole, coaching staffs. Like, the coaching was pretty good, and the third stringers balled out, man. I mean, we had a few backups in there as well, but they did good. I mean, they put on a really good show. There's been a lot of sleeping-worthy games in the Hall of Fame game. That one was not one of them. It was a really good back-and-forth game. It had you off of your seat pretty much the entire game. I mean, it was never guaranteed in either way. It was a close game the entire time, too. Gonna recap all of it. So before that, I gotta say the famous line. You're watching another edition of the Noah Livingston, well, I can't say college football recap, but I will say NFL recap, because NFL videos are coming to the channel this year full-fledged. As much as I can. College is obviously going to be favored, but yeah, You're watching the first edition of the Noah Livingston Football Recap video in 2026 NFL Preseason Edition. Let's jump right into it. The final score here was Panthers 33, Cardinals 30, and an absolute banger of a game, like I mentioned. It was very defensive in the first half, and then in the second half, it was all offense. And I saw a funny comment from a Cardinals fan last night on Instagram, and he said, hey, you know football's back when the Cardinals are choking another game. Fuck my life. That's pretty much what he said. And yeah, he's already ready for the season to be over. And it just started. So that's how you know football's back in session. So quarter one, it was 0-0. I recapped that yesterday. Quarter two, it was 17-17. Both teams scored 17 points. It was tied going into the half. In the third quarter, the Cardinals were able to score a field goal, making it 20-17. Then the third, Panthers couldn't really get anything going. And then the fourth quarter is where it all happened. It was 16-10 with a final score of 33-30. And Mr. Haynes King, you are the man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Haynes King, is he going to be a starter quarterback one day in the NFL? I don't know yet. It was just one game. I'm not going to sit here and be like Chris Collinsworth and be 15 minutes into a game and already got my dick so far down Carson Beck's throat he thinks he's going to win a Super Bowl. But, and by the way, he lost. Hey, Carson Beck, you fucking lost, bitch. But anyway, let's go ahead and recap the Panthers side of things first. So, Haynes King was the leading quarterback over Kenny Pickett because, well, Kenny Pickett didn't really do worth a fuck last night. Haynes King was 21 for 34, 180 yards and 2 touchdowns. And of course, he had the all-important last-second touchdown in the fourth quarter. Dude, you guys saw my reaction to that live last night. I was just, oh my God, I was so glad I got that on video. It was amazing. Running back Miles Davis had 4 carries for 53 yards. Wide receiver Jimmy Horn Jr. had 4 receptions for 44 yards. Linebacker Nick Hampton had a sack. Safety Zakai, I think that's how you say it, Zakai Wheatley, had 8 tackles and 2 solos, so he had a pretty good defensive game. The Panthers as a whole here, 378 yards, 1 turnover, 25 first downs. They were 5 for 20 yards on penalties. 9 for 14 on third down, 1 for 1 on fourth down, 4 for 6 in the red zone, and they had the ball for 25 minutes and 39 seconds. And by the 44 second mark in the fourth quarter, the Panthers had a 17.3 chance to win the ball game. Unbelievable. Haynes King had a vital 26-yard run with 39 seconds left. It looked like his prime Georgia Tech days. It was beautiful. And then, of course, he had the all-beautiful magical touchdown with 000 on the clock to seal the game for Carolina. And there you have it. Is Haynes King going to be quarterback 2 one day? Is he going to be quarterback 2 one day? I honestly don't know. He could be. He played better than Kenny Pickett ever thought about playing last night. So he very well could be quarterback 2 going into the 53-man roster. I'm not sure. Obviously, we know Bryce Young's going to be the starter, but Haynes King looked pretty good. And he was a lot of the reason Georgia Tech had the success they did while he was there, especially last season until they kind of fell off a bit. But, yeah, let me know what you think down below about Haynes King, but he looked pretty good. And the Panthers get the win 33-30. Let's go ahead and recap the Cardinals side of things here. Quarterback Carson Beck was 15 for 19, 188 yards and a touchdown. He also was sacked. He didn't play the whole game. They brought in Keaton Slovis in relief of Beck. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Carson Beck, as you guys know. I think he's a fucking trash can, piece of shit, no good quarterback. And fuck you. You look like fucking Sid the Sloth. I mean, when's the next Ice Age movie? Because you're starring in it, most likely. But you ain't damn sure ain't going to have any ice in Arizona, are you, bud? No, you're not. But, yeah, and you fucking lost. You lost. You lost to Haynes King, bruh. Oh, Carson Beck owned Haynes King in college. Yeah, well, what's the record in the NFL now? Oh, 1-0. Haynes King. Yes, I know it was a preseason game. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. I'm happy. Football's back, bitch. Fuck you, Carson Beck. Bitch. Both, dude, you never even won a national championship. Let's keep it real. Your quarterback was Stetson Bennett. Stetson Bennett won those natties, not you, bud. You were too busy out there losing to Ole Miss, you dog shit ash fucking trash can quarterback. God. And then you went to Miami and somehow bitched your way into the national championship game. Well, guess what? You still lost that too. You still fucking lost that too. Oh, and look, you got hurt, which you did get hurt, but Gunnar Stockton carried you guys in the postseason a few years ago. You didn't even do that. Then you pussied out and transferred to Miami. My God, what a fucking joke Carson Beck is. But in reality, I will admit Carson Beck looks like a future NFL quarterback. He very well could be an NFL quarterback, and quite honestly, at the organization he's at, he could be the starter, because Jacoby Brissett, he ain't it, bud. He's not it. I mean, he has a lot of controversy surrounding him. They have to renegotiate a deal and whatnot. But Jacoby Brissett's old. He's not it. And what you got besides Carson Beck? Slovis. So, I don't know. I think Carson Beck will eventually be the starting quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals this season. I'm calling it right now. I don't know how that's going to age. That's just how I feel. I just think Beck is what they got. I mean, I know he's playing against third stringers, but Beck was, I mean, he looks like he's already been in the NFL for a few years. I can't lie. Like, I don't like the guy, but he looked good. He did. Their leading running back was Bam Knight. He had 12 carries, 60 yards. He was pretty good. Obviously, now, the strength of the Cardinals is going to be their running back room. They got Tyler Algier. If my fucking hand won't get out of the way, I swear to God. This is my new phone that I got in the off season. I didn't have this phone last season, and oh my God, it's pissing me off. I'm still learning how to work it a little bit, so just bear with me. But anyway, the Cardinals running back room has Tyler Algier, James Conner, and rookie Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame on top of Bam Knight. They also have Trey Benson as well. Like, the running back room for Arizona is really good. They also have a lot of potential at the wide receiver core. What I'm concerned about is quarterback play and just, the team as a whole defensively. Don't like what they have defensively. But like I said, it's preseason, so it's kind of hard to tell, but it's year one for Mike LaFleur, Matt LaFleur's brother. I'm eager to see how that goes. And I need to see if the Cardinals and the Packers play each other. It's going to be pretty cool if they do. But wide receiver Jalen Brooks had 3 receptions for 99 yards. That's nearly a century mark there, man. That's not bad, especially in a preseason game. So that's pretty good. Andrew Billings, defensive tackle, had a sack. And linebacker Austin Keys, arguably, definitely the defender of the game here, had 11 tackles and 7 solos. Holy shit. It's not bad. Let's break down the Cardinals as a whole. They had 425 offensive yards, 0 turnovers, 23 first downs. They were 7 for 78 yards and penalties, 7 for 12 on third down, 0 for 1 on fourth down, 3 for 6 in the red zone, and they had the ball for 34 minutes and 21 seconds. And, I kind of already mentioned this part, but Carson Beck, quarterback 1, question mark. And look, it's only because he's at the Cardinals. Would Carson Beck be the starting quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks or the Rams or any good high-tier team? Probably not. But with how bad Arizona's been the last few seasons, they're going to try to get anything they can. And if you got a rookie coming off a national title appearance and success at Georgia, you might want to start the dude. Because, I don't like Carson Beck, but I have to admit he is a good quarterback. He owned Tennessee. So, shit. I can't lie. Carson Beck's a good quarterback, as much as nobody fucking likes him and he looks weird as hell. But, I do wish the guy good luck. Can't even lie. Him starting for the Cardinals would be pretty cool after all the shit that happened in college. The only thing you got to watch for Cardinals fans is he is prone to interceptions and weird turnovers. So you got to be careful for that. He didn't do that yesterday, but, just saying. So, yeah, overall, that game was absolute cinema. Great way to start the 2026 football season. Got preseason coming up. Full-fledged week 1, August 13th. Then you got high school football. Let's see. Actually, you got preseason for 3 days in a row, 13th, 14th, and 15th. High school football returns 5 days after that. And then there you go. College is back a week after that. And then about a week after that, the NFL's back. So pretty much within the next 2 to 3 weeks, we're going to be full-fledged football season, folks. We've made it. We've made it. So I'm happy. Football's finally back. And actually, let's go ahead and look ahead to the preseason week 1. Because, like I said, I'm trying to cover more NFL this season. August 13th, the Lions travel to the Bengals. The Packers travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Mike McCarthy's first year with Aaron Rodgers there. That's actually an interesting game, too, because the Packers, of course, are where McCarthy and Rodgers had success, so that's going to be pretty interesting. Obviously, Rodgers is not going to play in that game, but McCarthy's going to be coaching it, so there you go. Colts at Patriots, Chargers at Texans, Cardinals at the Raiders, looking to rebound after the loss to the Panthers, and then the Titans travel to the 49ers with their new rebrand uniforms and shit, so there's that. August 14th, the Dolphins travel to my Washington Commanders. I'm eager to see how the Commanders do in the preseason just because I want to see what our depth looks like. Because clearly we didn't fucking have any last season. That was bad. I mean, we had the most injuries in the league last year. We had to have. I mean, it seemed like our entire starting core for the most part was hurt. It was bad. That has to be why we went 3-14. Because how do you go from 12-5 with a bunch of rookies to just 3-14? Like, I don't know. I think we're plenty capable of making the playoffs. It's just we got to stay healthy and we have to have some depth. And Dan Quinn needs to work on that. So I'm hoping we can do good against the Dolphins. And then the Broncos take on the Falcons. Man, it'd be so cool for me to go to that game. It's not that far from me. I used to live in Atlanta. I'm only like 2 hours north. It'd be pretty cool to go to that game because obviously the Broncos are my AFC team. Of course, we had the disappointing Bo Nix injury to end the season, but I can't lie. The Broncos had a really impressive season last year. I just hope they can continue that instead of having a massive collapse because that would fucking suck. So I'm eager to see what the Broncos do. Shit, my hand. Stop it, hand. I'm eager to see what Denver can do in preseason just because kind of like with Washington, I want to see the depth that we have because I want to see if somebody major gets hurt, if we can do the next man up. Regardless, you have to do the next man up in football, but sometimes they ain't the next man up and they're just there. And we saw that with the Commanders. So hopefully Denver doesn't do what Washington did last year. I do think Bo Nix will be ready for the season. And I don't have a problem with Jarrett Stidham. I tend to think he's not a bad quarterback to have as a second string. So, yeah. And then closing out the 14th, we have the Buccaneers at the Jets. The Buccaneers are one of those teams this season that I really don't know what to think about because they're in the NFC South. The NFC South is dog shit. It's easily the worst division in the NFL. The Saints have been a fucking trash can since Drew Brees retired. And, of course, now he's in the Hall of Fame. But, yeah, the Saints have been dog shit. They haven't even had a winning season, really. So I don't think they're going to do much of anything, quite honestly. Kellen Moore, I think, is in his second year at New Orleans now, I want to say. I don't even fucking know, honestly. My hand. But, yeah, I don't know how New Orleans is going to do. Then, of course, you got the Falcons with Kevin Stefanski as the head coach in year number 1. Stefanski got the Browns out of the toilet for like a season or two. And then completely shit the fucking bed because he realized they were the Cleveland Browns. I like Kevin Stefanski. I just don't know if he's a great head coach. That's the problem. And honestly, for the Falcons to fire Raheem Morris, who is
more of a coordinator anyway, to then go to Cleveland and be like, oh, Kevin Stefanski has done what we've been doing already at the Browns, so we're going to hire him. Why the I don't... See, this is why I'm glad I left Atlanta and Cleveland, because Jesus fucking Christ. They might as well be butt buddies at this point, because, oh my God, it's retarded. Like, it's retarded. I mean, why the hell would you hire a guy that was already at a franchise that's a lot like yours? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And you want to know what's fucking pathetic? The Browns have more playoff appearances than the Falcons do since 2020. It's sad. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't even think the Falcons have made the playoffs in the 2020s. That's even more pathetic. Jesus Christ. But yeah, the Buccaneers, anyway, are one of those teams that I'm kind of iffy on, because I don't think the Falcons and the Saints are going to do a whole lot. So I think the division's going to go between the Panthers and the Bucs. I just don't know which way to lean yet. Historically, it looks like Tampa Bay, as of late, ever since Brady got there and left, they've been decent. Then you got Carolina. Did Carolina have that pop year that they tend to have, and then they're going to go back to being dog shit? Or are they going to build from that and actually have a good season? That's what we have to wait and see. If they build from that, the Panthers could go back-to-back in the division. But if they fall off a fucking cliff like they tend to do again, then I think the Bucs are going to win the division no matter what. Unless somehow Atlanta surprises us. Because, look, the Falcons are a talented team. They just can't get the pieces put together. Because they don't have a fucking head coach. And I don't know if Stefanski's the answer. I don't think so. But the Falcons have a lot of good pieces. Defensively, they're not bad. Offensively, they're not bad. They're a really good team. They just don't have a great leader. And left-handed, no-brain Tua ain't going to be the fucking answer at all. No. I don't know what the fuck the Falcons are doing anymore. So I think you can just count them out by default. Same for the Saints. The Saints are dog shit. They're not going to get anywhere. So it's either going to be the Panthers or the Bucs. Anyway, I could ramble on about football all day. And then you got August 15th, Vikings at Giants. That one's going to be interesting. It's going to be John Harbaugh's first game for the Giants. Well, preseason, but his first game coached in 2026 at the Giants. So that'll be pretty interesting. Then the Panthers, the winners of the Hall of Fame game, travel to Buffalo to take on the Bills in their brand new fucking stadium. I cannot wait to see that. That is going to be really cool. I always like it when they have new stadiums. Browns play at the Bears. What do you fucking do? Jaguars at Saints. Oh, we might get to see Joey Aguilar, Tennessee fans. G5 Joey might get some reps in an NFL game. Hey, you want to know who's not going to get any fucking reps in an NFL game? Diego Pavia, bud. Have fun flipping patties at the local McDonald's, you stupid fucking sack of shit. Goddamn, you talked all that shit and ran your fucking mouth all of last season, even backed up your talk, and then you got pissed when you didn't win the Heisman, and then you're probably surprised that you got waived from an NFL team. You want to know why? Because your attitude's piss poor, pathetic, and sad. Nobody fucking wants you on their team, dude. You're not Johnny Manziel. You're not Tim Tebow. You're not Baker Mayfield. You're none of these legends. You're none of those college legends. Yeah, were you the biggest reason Vandy was good? Yeah, probably so. Probably fucking so. That's the sad part. But you want to know something? You want to know something? You ain't going to do a fucking thing in the NFL. So how about you sit down and shut the fuck up, you little 5'9" dickhead. You are not 6 foot. You're not 6 foot. I'm 5'8" and I'm probably taller than you, to be honest. So sit down and shut the fuck up. Nobody fucking likes you, Pavia. Damn. Anyway, I'm hoping Joey Aguilar does good for the Jags against the Saints, because I'd be surprised if he doesn't play. Honestly, Aguilar could have a Carson Beck type game if he can limit turnovers, because Aguilar wasn't bad last season. He really wasn't. That's probably his best college season by far, and he averaged 3,000 yards a season, so he wasn't bad. Then you got the Rams at the Chiefs. Well, we're going to see Justin Fields play for the Chiefs? I don't know. And then Ty Simpson and Stetson Bennett for the Rams. That's going to be pretty cool. Notice I'm naming a lot of SEC guys. A lot of SEC guys here. Well, except Justin Fields. But anyway, Eagles at Ravens. Ravens, they got a brand new staff and gig now. I don't really know what the Ravens are going to bring to the table this year for the first time in a long time. Then the Eagles, I don't really know what they're going to bring. A lot of people seem to be a little low on the Eagles this season, which is surprising to me because, they've been the cream of the crop of the NFC for the last few seasons for the most part, except, Seahawks and Rams right there with them, and then, of course, Seahawks won the Super Bowl. But and then finally, speaking of the Seahawks, Cowboys at Seahawks close off Week 1. Cowboys ain't going to do a fucking thing. Fuck you guys. Fuck off. And honestly, fuck the Seahawks, too. Bitch asses. So, yeah. We get another tradition, guys. You ready? It's been a while. Oh, yeah. Crumbling up the copious notes. Throwing them in the trash can. Good old Deion Sanders right here. Look at that. Deion motherfucking Sanders right there. Yep. You fucking suck, you bitch. Anyway. There you have it. There you have it. That's the Noah Livingston Hall of Fame game. NFL preseason game. Week kickoff recap video. And, yeah, I guess there's one more thing I want to show you guys. And I was going to wait till college football, but honestly, I'm too excited to wait. So, obviously, last season, I had the white standard Tennessee helmet and the Florida State gold standard helmet. Well, your boy went to the mall. And now, here, let me flip the camera the other way. Now, we got the orange Tennessee helmet. We got the black Tennessee helmet. Of course, we got the two standards. Then we got the white Florida State helmet. And I went ahead and got us a blue and orange Florida Gators helmet. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Yeah, it is. And it's also going to look good when I fucking shit on them for losing at some point this season, too. I'm looking to build my helmet collection, so there's the update there. I think for now, I'm going to take away the tradition of flipping the helmets, mainly because if Tennessee makes me want to flip their helmet, I don't want to flip all three helmets, or if Florida State makes me, their should already be flipped anyway. But, I don't know, I'm just going to take that tradition away because I just don't want a bunch of helmets flipped for the same team. I'm going to wait until I get a big variety or something and do it that way, but regardless, they're still going to get their shit talk, I'm sure. So, but yeah, that's the helmet update. Let's see, is there anything else? No, I don't think so. I think I'm just ready for football. Let's ask Scrappy if she's ready. Are you ready for football? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for football? Are you ready for football? Give me some if you're ready for football. Give me some, come on. Oh yeah, she's ready. She's ready. Aren't you, Scrappy? Are you ready? Yeah. Well, alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to hop off of here and go take a shower and go to work. Got to go to work today from 3 to close, and I have to be there at 3, and it's 2:02, so I better go shower and eat and all that. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Go fuck yourself, Carson Beck. Peace!